Just a real low deep voice today. Easy listening, yeah. No, welcome everybody. Thank you again. We're back here with another live dive sale here on YouTube. So it's 4 p.m. and it's Wednesday, and we're excited to be back once again, as we always are on Wednesdays and Mondays at 4 p.m. CST with some exclusive deals from our Divers Den WYSIWYG store. So we're going to be doing another live dive sale. Every item's on sale and shipping for free. That's what this live dive sale is all about. And we're going to be bringing some more of those items to you today. We have a total of 18 items for sale today. We've got a mixture of marine fish, corals, marine inverts, and we've got some freshwater items at the end of our show today, as we normally do. And the way this is going to work is we're going to feature each item, show you each item one by one, give you some details, common name, the sale pricing as well, and then we're going to, most importantly, we're going to give you a number for that item, and that number is going to be how you secure the item for purchase. So you're not actually purchasing items in this live dive sale. What you're actually doing is you're securing it in your name for a future purchase, usually 24 to 48 hours after the live dive sale ends is when the purchases are completed. But the way this works again is we're going to go item by item and show you each item and give you a number for it. And when we do this, we're going to give you a number, and if you'd like to secure the purchase of that item, you simply have to be the first person in the chat to put that number in the chat. So the way this works, we're going to show you the item. The chat moderator on our end is going to put the details for that item in the chat. And then anybody in the chat that wants to secure that item is going to have to put the number in the chat if they want to secure it. And the first person on our end, after the details have been shared by the chat moderator, the first person to put that number after that comment is going to be what we call the secured purchaser. If you're the secured purchaser, we'll announce it as such. And again, it has to be how it displays on our end, the chat on our end. That's how we gauge that. And then we'll actually announce on the stream who is going to be that secured purchaser. We'll put their name down here as it appears in the YouTube chat. And then we'll ask the secured purchaser to send an email to social@liveaquaria.com with all of the necessary details as first name, last name, shipping address, your phone number, of course your email, and then the item from the live dive that you wanted to purchase or that you had secured. And then all that information comes to me and the social team, and then gets transmitted over to the customer service team, who adds the item to your cart and then notifies you to that same email that the item's been added to your cart and is ready for you to purchase on liveaquaria.com. So that's kind of just a general rundown of it. We're going to show you an item, give it a number, and if you'd like to secure that item, be the first person after the chat moderator, put the number in the chat, and you're going to be the secured winner. So as I mentioned, everything's going to be on sale and shipping for free. There still is a $9.99 box fee for all aquatic life orders from liveaquaria.com. That's standard, and that it will still apply to live dive orders. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We've got 18 items for sale, and we're happy to have everyone back with us. I'll go ahead and take some comments from the chat.
Mel said you guys Duncan ride, and it looks awesome.
Awesome. Very cool, very cool. And I think that was a birthday present, if I remember correctly, Mel. So happy birthday. I think you said it was an early birthday present, so happy birthday. In advance, I guess.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, cool. Well, I won't delay any further. I'd like to get right into the sales. So I'll go ahead and assist my friend John here. There you are, John. Got our handy dandy rolling chair. All right, we're going to get started on our first item, which is number one. It's a rainbow wrasse at 2.5 inches. It's on sale for $89.99. And a little bit about the rainbow wrasse. I'm going to pull up the chat on my end also. There we go. Rainbow wrasse is a moderate care level with an aggressive temperament. It's not reef safe, getting to a 9.5 inch max size, and a 90-gallon minimum is recommended. This is number one, the rainbow wrasse. Again, this is an item coming from our Divers Den WYSIWYG store. John, how long have we had this item, just by chance?
Almost 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months, wow. Okay, so this guy's been with us for quite some time. And as like we always like to do, we're going to go ahead and feed our little friends here. We have our spirulina brine and mysis shrimp from our LiveAquaria frozen food line. So that's what I just put some of in this aquarium to feed this friend. So you can see he's gobbling it up. Good to see as always. Sometimes some of our animals here, they've already gotten a lot of their feedings throughout the day. Sometimes they're not so hungry once they get to the live dive at the end of the day. But you can see this guy's still interested in something. Hey, Brady, any clownfish? Well, just stay tuned. I think we might be able to help you out there. Hey, Asher, you're not too late. We just got started. Happy to see you as well.
You have to pay 5% more now.
Yeah, that's the late tax. Now everything's 25% more, according to John. So we've got some stuff coming up here. We're just getting started with number 1 here. This is our rainbow wrasse at 2.5 inches. Again, the sale price is $89.99, and this item will ship to you for free. Typically, if you're going to order just this item on LiveAquaria.com, you would have an additional $30 in shipping that would apply to your order because the order was below the $229 free shipping threshold. You would have another, like I said, $30, but we've waived that, so it's an additional $30 on top of the savings for the item we're giving you. Broke your foot? Oh no, that's not good, Asher. Hopefully, quick healing. Pray for quick healing there. 25% less. Yeah. You all aren't doing any of the purple tanks on the live. Actually, we're planning to do some of those soon, Lauren. So thank you for asking. That's actually one of the items on our roadmap. So stay tuned for that. We're trying to do that very soon, actually. Yep, Aiden, so all items are going to ship for free as part of Live Dive. You would simply have to spend $229 or more to get free shipping from LiveAquaria, but we're going to add free shipping with no minimum here on the Live Dive. If I missed something, Brady, I know Brady was going to talk with Asher about getting an email. I didn't see a communication to help bridge you guys, but yeah. Yes, still $9.99 box fee, Asher, yep. We don't have any blue tangs with us today. I think we still have some available on the website, though. No blue tangs today.
We had Dory on Monday, didn't we?
Yeah, we had yellow belly regal on Monday. Nothing today, though. Yeah, Brady, go ahead and email me. You can email social@liveaquaria.com, and that'll come to me, and I'll help take care of it. So we're on number 1, the rainbow wrasse again for $89.99. I want to take a quick minute too to thank all the AquaConnect members for joining us. If you're with us and an AquaConnect member, thank you so much for becoming an AquaConnect member. Hopefully you're enjoying your perks and the discounts we're sending along. We do welcome any and all feedback you may have. Send that along to social@liveaquaria.com, or you can even put it here in the chat. Either way works for us. Howdy, Noel. Welcome back. And Noel is one of our AquaConnect members, so thank you so much, Noel. And I think I saw Richard as well, and Lauren. Thank you guys so much for being with us, and thank you for being an AquaConnect member. If you're interested in becoming an AquaConnect member, what we get for that is exclusive behind-the-scene deals, site-wide savings that are promo code driven. You get some exclusive content, and you get, we're still working on exclusive live dives. It's taken a little bit longer, so I do apologize for that, but we're still working on that. And yeah, that's all $9.99. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. $10 a month, I'll just say. $9.99. I can't say it. We're giving up. All right, so that's number 1. We'll go ahead over to number 2. Number 2 is going to be this red mandarin. It's actually a female at 2 1/8 for $89.99. This is number 2, the red mandarin. It's a female for $89.99. It is a tongue twister. I don't know why. The 9s are really kind of a problem for me. So this is definitely a pretty little specimen here from our Divers Den WYSIWYG store. It is number 2, our red mandarin. And again, this is a female. Let's see maybe if she'll go after some of this, but yeah, right. I can't even say it one time fast. So this is number 2. It is a red mandarin. It's a difficult care level, peaceful temperament. They are reef safe, getting to a max size of 3 inches. And 30-gallon minimum. Hey, Noel, thank you so much. We got you down, Noel, for number 2. Very good. Brady, yes, I just saw your email come through, so I will look for that email and I'll send it along to Asher. Thank you so much. Right on, okay. Well, number 2 is going to go to Noel. Thank you, Noel. We'll move on to number 3. Number 3 is going to be a Bursa triggerfish at 2 1/4 inches for $80.99. It's number 3, the Bursa trigger. They are an easy care level with an aggressive temperament. They are not reef safe. And you can typically get to a max size of 9 inches, requiring a 125-gallon minimum. That not safe is due to the fact that they're going to crush your inverts and try to eat them, as well as some other specimens in the tank. So yeah, best as a fish only with live rock setup. This is number 3, the Bursa triggerfish. I always love a trigger. I think they've got such cool personalities and faces. Do we sell Emperor Angels? Yes, we typically do ever have Emperor Angels. We're actually looking at bringing them into the live dive as well. It's one of the items on our hopefully soon to bring forward roadmap. And we typically have them on the website also. These guys are cute, but they are definitely not for every aquarist or every aquarium. You know, if you're a reef hobbyist, best to stay away from these. But you know, if you're looking to build a predator tank or a fowler tank of some sort, these guys would be a great addition. This is number 3. And I like the coloration on the Bursas too. I think they've got something unique going on for them.
Toss up between the clown triggers and the humus.
Oh, humus, yeah. The clown triggers are nice too. Yeah. It's going to be a banner one.
You can see into the future.
Yeah. Well, we hope you guys really enjoy every live dive. I mean, that's really what we're trying to do, is just create an experience that is enjoyable for all. Obviously, you guys have really come together and helped us build a great community. So thank you all for everyone who partakes in the live dive. Just hanging out and chatting and seeing the cool fish is, you know, part of the fun. And we really, really do appreciate everybody taking the time to join us. Hey, Steve. Hey, Satanic Mechanic. Welcome, welcome. No problem, Steve. We're only 3 deep. We're on number 3, which is this Bursa triggerfish. We also had a rainbow wrasse. That was number 1. If anybody's looking to catch up, that's pretty much what we got so far. We did have a red mandarin, which was number 2, and Noel so graciously secured that one. And we all have to give support and prayers to Asher with his broken foot. We do hope for speedy recovery there, Asher. So that is number 3 then. And Richard spied this little guy. This is number 4, a banner wrasse. These guys we have labeled as expert only, so they're going to have a live guarantee only. All the other items typically are having a 7-day guarantee, but this guy's $53.99 on sale and currently at 2.5 inches. Again, this is number 4, the banner wrasse. So again, they're expert only. Peaceful temperament. We do advise caution if added into a reef aquarium. They do get large though, 20 inches, requiring a minimum of 150 gallons. I would even maybe shoot a little bit bigger than that, as they want larger systems. Definitely lots of rocks for hiding, and they're gonna want that sandy substrate for burrowing. They are typically known to be safe with corals, but not with inverts. You bet, Steve, not a problem. Happy to do it, you know. We're all here for you guys, so we are happy to do it. And Steve, I don't know if you saw my email from last week about those 2 torches, but we'd be happy to work something out with you. I know you had requested a bundle deal for that, and I talked with the team, and apparently we're okay to do that. So I did send you an email about it, but if you're not, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss out with you on that one. I've never actually broken anything, at least that I'm aware of. I had a really bad diving board accident one time about 3 years ago, and I think I might have broken a toe then, but I've never broken anything to like my explicit knowledge.
Split my head open, I shattered my collarbone, shattered my...
John apparently has broken everything. All right, Steve, no problem. Yeah, offer's still on the table, so just let me know and we'll get you hooked up.
There's no helmet in the 80s. Come on.
Yeah, 80s were a different time. Yeah, did OSHA even exist in the 80s? I don't even know. I feel like it probably did. 6 wow, 6 bones, yeah. I've never broken anything. I had a collapsed lung once, that was fun. So that really sucked, but it was fun. All right, so that's number 4. Move on to number 5. Now, number 5 is next item up for bid on the Price is Live Dive. Number 5 is the banana wrasse. This one is a female. And this one's $116.99. These broken bone stories are interesting. Steve, Satanic Mechanic says, broke 2 ribs. If you know, you know. I've heard some pretty bad things.
It's horrible.
Yeah?
I brought 2 on each side at the same time.
You broke 2 on each side at the same time, John says. Oh my gosh.
Being a kid.
Just being a kid. And then Steve says, broke his leg doing wheelies on a sport bike trying to impress some girls. Yeah, that'll happen. Double organ transplant. Wow. Wow, these are... Yeah, I've heard some pretty rough stories about broken ribs. I'm very thankful. Oh, sorry, full size on this wrasse. Great question. 12 inches typically. Yeah, it's number 5 banana wrasse female for $116.99. It's a beautiful specimen. I'll go ahead and...
Angel. We don't have Super Angel in the house. That has to be a California item.
Crispy Whips. Okay, yeah, so not in Wisconsin, they're Crispy Whips. Medical institution chat now. Forget the fish, yeah. Dr. Ian's in session. Yeah, that's a good thing I'm not a doctor. There'd be a lot of dead people in our area. Cracked my skull when in the middle of school when I was pushing the lunch table. Ooh, that sounds rough. So the current size on this guy is 4 1/8, and as I mentioned, they get to a max size of 12 inches. All good, Asher. I kind of helped it along. I'm all like, show me your broken bones. Here we go. I'll have to come up with a Dr. Phil impression sometime. It's fish therapy. That's what Live Dive's going to be, too. Oh my gosh, these stories are insane. Well, stories are what connect us, so that's okay. I'm okay sharing these stories. I have no problem. Yeah, we play one on Live Dive, yeah. Oh yeah, John is a firefighter too, folks. So he's got some pretty interesting stories there. Airport stories. Oh, airport. Oh, that's right. You were in the service. Yeah. Hey. Military Service Month, I think, is coming up next month, if I'm not mistaken, too. So shout out to all the service members, active and past. Right back on it. Yeah, Steve. Right, jump right back on that pony. Here we go. So again, this is number 5, the banana wrasse. It is a female for $116.99. I didn't really go over the care stats because we're just having a great old chat here. They are easy with an aggressive temperament. They are not reef safe, however. They're best kept with other aggressive tank mates, active fish, and plenty of rocks and hiding places. You want to keep a tight-fitting lid with these guys because they will jump. And they're typically best to be added last, not known to eat corals, but will eat inverts. They get a bit more territorial, too, if you're not the last item added. U.S. Navy, awesome. Thank you, Noel. That's awesome. I had a grandfather that was in the Navy in World War II.
The camera does nothing for colors on her.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Thank you. The coloration in this is so much more vivid in person. It's unfortunate this camera is kind of meh.
We all know where it gets its name from.
Yeah, it looks like a banana for sure. All right, so we'll move on to number 6. We have, next up, a pair of Clark Eye Clowns. Number 6, Clark Eye Clownfish pair, 2 1/4 to 2.5 for $89.99. These are easy with a semi-aggressive temperament. They are reef safe. Get to a max size typically of 6 inches, and a 30-gallon minimum is required or recommended. There we go. There we go, Brady. So it's number 6, Clark Eye Clown pair.
This is not the same pair from last week. Totally different pair.
John wants to confirm. Not the same pair as last week. Wanted to mention a future notice. Okay, go ahead. You're welcome to share. So again, this item, as all the other items are coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store. This is number 6, the Clark Eye Clownfish pair for $89.99. one of the videos, Clark Clownfish video, had a flashing video. I put a warning up. Oh, okay. Noted. I'll have to look for that. We'll take it.
Foot, is it?
I hope not. So this again is number 6. I think it's one of our videos on our page, and we'll take a look at that. Yeah, number 6 Clark Clownfish pair, 2 1/4 to 2.5 inches for $89.99. There we go, a little better lighting now. Yeah, I was going to say too, like our 16 and some of our aquariums we have that are, we typically market as freshwater items. They technically would be a great starter saltwater aquarium if you keep it light, keep it simple. It's one with a live dive meat species. Okay, take a look at that. We can do it. We have the technology. All right, so then next up we have, in a similar vein, another type of clownfish, but these were caramel clownfish, and that's another pair. I think these guys are a little prettier in my opinion, $89.99. So these are caramel clownfish, number 7.
Coming in pretty orange on the thing.
Yeah, so these guys have a little bit more, like little less of the orange, a little more of that caramel brown color in the body, which hence we're calling them the caramel clowns. Yeah, please do, Asher. Yeah, go ahead and email it to me. Yeah, I think it's this light. It's kind of blowing it out. They don't look that bright in person at all. Let's see if I can dial it down just a little bit. Whoop, that just totally turned the light off. Good job. There we go. A little better. So again, this is number 7. These are caramel clownfish to pair for $89.99. They're easy care level, peaceful temperament. They are reef safe. Typically get to about 4 1/4 and require a minimum of 20 gallons. Lauren says, would love to see more of a variety of fish. I know you guys have a lot of same fish. Yeah, we're still working on that. I really appreciate that feedback though. And you know, we hear you loud and clear. That's actually one of the things I'm working really hard on right now, is working with our team to bring in some more variety. A lot of the recommendations you guys have been working on. So we've had a little bit of delay in getting that done, and we're hoping to see that in actually the coming week or 2. So I do appreciate your patience. You know, we want to make the live dive not only fun, but you know, we want to be bringing some of these species forward, keep the variety up, and make it you know, a good live dive from the sense of that. You have a nephew. Congrats, Bethany. That's awesome.
You know what? They're glow clowns.
Glow clowns. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we're well aware of it. Like I said, we're working hard right now to bring some of those items in. I've got a list of about 40 some items, and I'm actually going to be building another list today or probably tomorrow to work with that team on. So hopefully next week. I'm keeping my hopes up there. Yeah, congrats to Bethany again on the new nephew. That's awesome. Yeah, we've had some smaller updates to the divers in. That's kind of another part of what we're working on too. Do some weather issues and just kind of running into some other issues coming into the new year with staffing and getting some other things flowing from the sourcing side. So yeah, we're hoping to get that mitigated here actually in, like I said, the next week or 2. But in a sense, you know, it's the same effect on divers then as well as live dives. So because the divers then feeds live dive. I don't have any updates on the Hawaii ban yet. Asher's asking if, John, you found the Starburst Red Angels and the Galaxy Angels.
I haven't.
Not yet, Asher. And you're welcome, Richard, no problem. All right, so that is going to be all of our marine fish actually for today. We're going to transition over to our inverts. The first of which we have, I'm actually kind of excited about this one. Number 7, it is a rose bubble tip anemone. And as far as I know, it's a grade A for $269.99. This is number 8. This is number 8, the rose bubble tip anemone, 4.5 inches currently. They are a moderate care level with a semi-aggressive temperament. Reef safe with caution. Yeah, okay. We typically recommend moderate to high lighting with a medium water flow. They're best if placed in larger, well-filtered systems. If in the reef tank, definitely use gloves because they can sting, and they are known to sting other corals and enemies, so beware there. Yep, QVC for fish, Jay. Okay, thanks, Asher. So these actually, I think this one was actually grown here from some other rose bubble tips we've had. As far as I know, they're good to add anytime. Yeah, I don't think there's a last scenario here. Yeah, Steve says you can add anytime. Place on a website that we could upload short videos of how our tanks have changed and what we buy here. Oh, thank you, Noel. That's great. Yeah. I'll put that down. Yeah. That's a great suggestion. Yeah, these, we had 3 and then now we have 6 I think Dawn told me 6. This is one of 6 we have now. So yeah, these guys grow pretty quick. Have any rainbow bubble tips? We have a rainbow rasp, but not a rainbow bubble tip. Yeah, Dawn didn't say if it was a rainbow bubble tip. She just said rose bubble. Yep, Shitsobia, no problem. We're just about, we're not quite halfway through our list yet. No problem. We'll be going through our list one more time before the end of the show. No worries. So this is number 8. Again, that's a rose bubble tip anemone. And as I understand it, we have this one labeled as grade A. That's a version we have on our website. Oh yeah, good idea. I was going to put the blue light and clip Steve. Steve read my mind. So we got some white light going on there. And we'll go ahead and transition the blue light. There you go. That's some more of the blue light there. Definitely more impressive.
A little bit of green in there.
There we go. So again, that's number 8. Yeah, it does look underneath better. So there you go, number 8. Again, that is the rose bubble tip for $269.99. All right. Go ahead and transition over to our next item, which is number 9. We have a Harlequin shrimp. It's a male, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And that is number 2 bright. Yeah, take.
Yeah, it's real bright. It's bright right now.
Oh, interesting. camera might just need to adjust. Oh, that's really bright. Let's see real quick. Sometimes the camera doesn't do it great with readjusting to different light scenarios.
Lift it down, just that the white coming off of him is.
There you go. See, it's starting to even out a little bit. That's weird. That's never happened before. So our number 9 there, it's a male harlequin shrimp for $80.99. Yeah. So these guys are moderate care level with a peaceful temperament. They are reef safe, getting to about 1.5 inches typically. So this guy's about at max size. One quick note about this, and we covered this before, they only eat sea stars. So if you're interested in these, you're going to need to supplement with some sort of sea star to keep. Yeah. All right, that's number 9. And then go ahead and transition over here. Move on to number 10 then. It's actually going to be 3 lot of tuxedo urchins, number 10 for $67.49. Travis says 5 nieces, 0 kids, loving life. There we go, number 10, the tuxedo urchin 3 lot. Oh, Audio Man would like number 10, thank you. Well, we got a couple of takers there. We'll look at bringing those back. I think we typically try to keep urchins always too, so. All right, do you have the clip, sir?
I do.
All right, I'll let you.
Put it on, right?
Yeah, I trust you. All right, so that's our inverts. We'll move on then to number 11, which is going to be our first coral. All CCGC today. Galaxia coral is the first item for $44.99. So all of our items here are going to be CCGC. We've got 6 total items, and they're all going to have that 30-day guarantee. The first of which is this Galaxia coral for $44.99. The lighting requirements here are moderate to high with the medium water flow and a mid placement. They may sting or damage nearby corals as a call out there. That's number 11, the Galaxia coral. Looks like my stream has frozen. Let me just refresh that quick. Gotta love YouTube, folks. Hopefully it's working for everyone else out there. There we go. More like they will. So that is number 11.
There's a question, do all corals have to have water flow or? Yes.
Yeah, to my knowledge.
Water flow.
Yeah, okay. John and I were saying yes, and I think Steve said yes. As far as I know, my experience with corals is always good to have some flow with corals. It's just some are going to depend on more or less. All right, so number 12 is next. It's a chalice coral. And it's 1.5 inches for $62.99. These are a moderate care level with a peaceful temperament, low to moderate lighting, medium water flow, and bottom to mid placement. I actually learned a new word today, which we'll get to shortly about one of these corals. I'd never seen the word before, but it has to do with coral anatomy, and I'll share that with you when we get to the item that I learned it about from. But I saw the word and I'm like, what the heck is that word? So this is one of our CCGC chalice corals. Again, it's 1.5 inches, and this guy is $62.99. It is a pretty cool color combo. It's definitely, on the camera you can see a little bit more yellow, but it's definitely more green. There's not really any yellow. I think maybe the lens is making it look a little more yellow, but definitely in person it's like strictly green and that orangey gold color. Super cool looking in person. Way better in person, I would say. Yep, female betas are actually on that roadmap I mentioned also. Just to give you some highlights, we're looking at Ivory Angels, female betas. We got some Tangs varieties on there. I'm not going to try to remember them all right now because there's a lot. Some inverts, some cool corals. How do they grow? That's a great question. Like how big do they grow? Or how do they grow? I think these are more of like, actually I don't know. How do they grow, John? Do you know?
That encrusting type.
Encrusting type? Okay, I wasn't sure.
See how encrusted over top the frag was and spread out.
We think so, Mel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be an encrusting style. I've never actually kept this particular one. Noel says the gold torch is doing great. Awesome. That's awesome. Great to hear. I don't want to share the roadmap with you guys just yet because I don't want to get any hopes up. But rest assured, a lot of the recommendations, a lot of the requests are on there. So we're working hard. Is it expensive to maintain quantum? I'm not sure what that question is. Sorry there. Yeah, maybe. All right, moving on then to number 13, we have a Goniastria coral, and it's $44.99 on sale. The care level or care stats for this, as far as easy care level, semi-aggressive temperament, but the lighting is moderate. The water flow is medium, and then a bottom to middle placement. These also have sweeper tentacles at night, so you're going to have to be careful placement around other organisms, other corals. These guys got some of that orange with that red and that green. It's almost kind of like pearlescent a little bit too when you shift the camera around it, but that is number 13. It's a CCGC Goniastria coral. And if anybody's not sure, we've covered it before, but CCGC just means certified captive grown coral. So that's just our way to designate items that are certified aquacultured from our facilities. So this item is one of those items. The rainbow one you just seen on divers and it looks pretty cool. Awesome. I don't know anything about quantum physics. I'm a doctor, not a scientist. All right. Moving on then to number 14, we have a candy cane coral. Again, one of our CCGC items for $44.99. These are also easy, but with a peaceful temperament. Moderate lighting with a medium water flow and bottom to middle placement also. This is number 14, candy cane coral. Oh, aquarium? Well, that's okay. Yeah, that's really going to depend there. It really depends based on what you want to do and what your goals are. You know, typically saltwater aquariums are more expensive than freshwater aquariums, but it's very possible to have a more expensive freshwater aquarium than saltwater aquarium. So it really kind of depends on what you want to do and what your goals are. Of course, size has a lot to do with it, the stocking of the animals, the different types of animals. You know, some animals are going to be more expensive than others. It all really depends. Yep, great question. Only coral you ever had problems with? Interesting. We'll have to pick Dawn's brain. Maybe Dawn can share some insights. We'll share in the next live dive. Because she keeps these every day, and as far as I know, she doesn't have any problems. So that is number 14. It's a candy cane coral. And next to that is number 15. It's a Blastomusa wellsi. Again, also CCGC. This one is going to be $80.99 for the frag. Moderate lighting with the low water flow and bottom to mid placement. Always fine for a month or so, and then they go south out of nowhere. Interesting. Great question, Asher. Number 14, the lighting is moderate, the water flow is medium, and just lost my place. Bottom to middle placement. Noel would like number 11. Thank you, Noel. That would be that Galaxia. That's a really nice piece. Noel for number 11. Thank you. This is a really nice looking piece too. This is number 15, the Blastomuso Wellside, again for $80.99. You're welcome, Asher. Looks like my stream. Hopefully everybody's stream is doing okay. Mine apparently is having the fritz, is on the fritz today. Well, hopefully you guys can hear me. Seems like you can. Not too bad. Okay. Well. Okay. All right. Cool. All right then. So that's number 15. And last but not least, in the terms of corals, we have at number 16 what we're calling an autumn echinetta coral. Again, it's a CCGC item. This one's $44.99. Orange on this one, super loud. It's awesome looking here. It's even awesome in person. Again, it's another coral that looks really good in person. The camera is doing its best job there to pull through those greens and those oranges. Thank you, John. That looks really good too. But yeah, it's way more bright and vibrant in person as well. We did lose some people. Yeah, that's okay. It happens sometimes. It is a live show. And just like Fish Fam always likes to do, is a great supporter that likes to pop in the chat. We do welcome you guys to share this out to your friends also. Give us a like and subscribe also if you're interested and want to see more of the live dive events and be notified when we do go live. We do appreciate the support, and more than anything, we just appreciate you all being here and being part of our community. Very cool. So that is number 16. Again, it is the Autumn Echinata Coral. I don't think I gave any care stats. It's a lighting moderate, medium water flow, and a bottom to middle placement. So this is the one I mentioned before. This one, it's got, this is the word I learned. It's mesenterial filaments, and maybe some other folks in the chat have heard that before. But when I read that, I had never heard the term mesenterial filament, which apparently just means the inside guts. Yeah, so like the inside guts will come out and digest the organic matter or other corals around them, so which kind of gets to some of the care stats. They have an aggressive temperament, these guys, with an easy care level, but the mesenterial filament. So there's your words for the day. It's the guts. The A specs on the Acan enchilada. Yeah, so that was moderate lighting with a medium water flow and a bottom to middle placement.
15.
Yeah, the last coral, again, that's the number 16. I think I just gave, so we didn't even go on a lot. Yeah, so these guys are definitely going to want to give them some space. I'm guessing rock placement on their own as an island is best, Noel. But these guys are going to be more of the aggressive temperament, and they're going to spew their guts onto other things. They're mesenterial filament. I actually had to look it up on like a diagram of the coral anatomy, and it's very specific. It's very interesting. So that is number 16. It's the Autumn Echinata Coral, or Acan enchilada. Something to show in a video. Yeah, that would be very interesting. Let's see if we can capture that at one point. All right, so that is our corals, folks. I'll go ahead and take that clip, John. We've got a couple of freshwater items which we'll round out the show with today, as we always do. The first of which is number 17. It's a zebra pleco. That's an L46 zebra pleco at 3 inches. This one is $269.99. And this guy has been with us quite a while. It's currently 3 inches. They get to about 3.5 inches full size, requiring a minimum of 30 gallons. This is number 17, the zebra pleco. What's that?
He was hard to catch though.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he was not easy to catch. We've got this guy as well as some other plecos like him and others in our foyer tank. We've got a 7-foot freshwater foyer tank, and I don't know how many of these we have. We have quite a few in there as far as I know, but we have 3 for sure. Male or female? Actually, that's a great question.
I don't
Yeah.
know much about freshwater fish.
Sorry, Noel, we can't confirm the male or female.
Can't give them a move.
You can go ahead and feed them too. I'm losing track of my responsibilities. Maybe he'll try to move after that. Heard they're being restricted due to population downfall. Interesting. I had not heard that.
This thing is going in here, I do believe.
Captive bred. That's right. Oh yeah, great call out. I totally forgot that as well. So this guy is captive bred here. A little bit of photo bomb there.
Alright.
So that is number 17. It's a zebra pleco L46 for $269.99. They're a moderate care level with a peaceful temperament. As I mentioned, there's 3.5 inches, and 30-gallon minimum is required or recommended for this guy. They were a really big rage. I remember that as well. Yeah, when they were first hitting the scene, like they were hot, hot, hot. And to me, they're still really hot. I think they're one of the most stunning plecos too. Pretty cool. All right, and then last but not least, we have number 18, another captive bred edition. It's our 3-lot of marble angels for $53.99. These guys are about 3 to 4 inches in size, and this 3-lot again is on sale for $53.99. These are captive bred here. They're an easy care level with a semi-aggressive temperament. 6 inches and 30-gallon minimum, although with the 3 you're going to want to shoot for a little bigger. My male blue shadow will not allow other males in the tank, but he's that one. He's that one's really pretty. Cool. Yes, plecos like the wood. They want the wood. Yeah, and these angels are really, really pretty too. I think we've got about, in the same system, we've got, oh, I don't know, probably got about 25 or 30 of them in there total. We actually have a female in there that looks like it's just about to burst, fully laden with eggs, clearly, and she's already starting to try to find a place to lay them, so I'll see if we can capture that on video for you guys. These guys are really stunning. Definitely more stunning in person too. Some of those colors are way more vibrant. And some of the, like that, the one in the middle with the stripe there, I love the blue on the fins, are super, super awesome looking. So that is number 18. Again, it's a 3-lot of our captive bred marble angelfish for $53.99. Yeah. He's starting to move around a little bit there, show off his fins. That's cool. Definitely a pretty little specimen there. Yep, slate against something. Yeah, she's actually, we've got a piece of tile in there, and that is where she's hanging out right now. Noel's going to go for 17, take a chance that it's female. Okay. Well, we appreciate that, Noel. Thank you for taking a chance. All right, Mel, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night.
State something. Okay.
What's that?
Oh, Richard. State. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, slate, yeah. Yep. Yeah, we have a piece of tile in there right now, and she's like, She won't leave it. Like all the angelfish are on one side, because that's typically where they get fed, and then she's over by herself. So she's definitely ready to. She's ready to do her business. All right, we're gonna go back to the top of our list, folks, here to take a look at our first item that's still available. We'll take our second pass here, as we normally do. We have this rainbow wrasse for $89.99. Go ahead and put some more food in there for him. Looks like he's looking for something to eat. Or he wants to burrow. Thanks, Richard. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. Hopefully see you next week as well. All right, so that is number one. Again, that is the rainbow wrasse. You know, he's starting to get, well, spit that one out.
See you now.
Yeah, thanks you guys for stopping by. If you're heading out, happy to have you here, and we'll hopefully see you next week. And that one's actually called for. Yep, that one's called for. So we have this burst of trigger that's still available, number 3. He's just kind of sitting down there, checking us out. I love triggers, man. They got such a cool face. Yeah. We've had some triggers here too, like when I've helped out before in the coral farm feeding, which isn't too often, but sometimes I get the chance to get out there and help you guys feed. And man, there's some triggers, like some big triggers, man. They'll like almost break the glass coming at you.
We had one fly up out of the bat and hit Don in the back of the head.
Oh my gosh.
It was a nighter trigger.
Stag Mechanic, had fun, night all. Hit. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. All right, next up then is number 4. We have a banner wrasse. This guy is expert only, as a reminder, for $53.99. Oh, definitely a more beautiful person too. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but the colors are popping through the face. There's some blues and some teals in there. Definitely got some wonderful colors in around the eyes, but definitely a striking specimen here.
I like the duck lips.
The duck lips, yeah. The biggest fish we've had, well, I can't think of what the biggest fish we've had. I mean, we had we had some freshwater rays in here that were pretty good size.
We had those show-sized nasals that were 22 inches.
Oh yeah, the show-sized nasals that were 22 inches. We've had some other fish that could get really big. We've had some arowanas in here. You know, those guys get real big. We had a really big emperor angel not that long ago. That guy had to be like 14 inches.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Yeah, we keep them
Yeah,
in
shoot them in a different tank.
Yeah, I remember that. You know, groupers get really big. We've had those on the live dive units recently. I know there's other ones. Can't think. All right, so that's number 4. Yeah. There we go. Next up then number 5, which is going to be that banana wrasse. This one is a female for $116.99. Ooh, we can see the colors a little better there too. Anything over 24 inches, yeah, we've had some big fish in here, definitely that popped that 24-inch mark.
We had Japanese dragon eels that were.
Oh yeah, of course the eels, yeah. I think 3-foot eels we've had in here before. We had that one Japanese dragon eel here that was just massive. Like,
That's the one that bit my thumb.
it bit your thumb?
He didn't want to put his teeth through my finger.
Oh my gosh, John, you and fish got to get along. I mean, this is your job. You gotta start to come together, man. Why does the wrasse look like it kind of does? Yeah. Coloration, long, slender body. That's number 5 then, the banana wrasse. Again, that's a female, $116.99. And then next up we have a pair of Clark Eye clowns. And these guys are a pair at 2 1/4 to 2.5 inches. The pair is going to go for $89.99.
Swims like a dolphin because they swim 98% with the pectoral fins only.
Mm.
The wrasse?
Yep. They swim with the pectoral fins.
There you go. There's some beautiful colors on these Clarkies here. Oh, getting a little rowdy there.
He said something wrong.
Yeah,
Come in the shed, come yell at him.
Apparently. Let's go back to your corner. That's my corner. You stay in your corner. That is number 6 then. And then also, next up we have number 7, which is another pair of clowns. These guys are caramel clownfish. These guys are 1.5 to 2 1/4 inches for $89.99. And I don't think I ever fed these guys, so let me do that quick. I just totally blanked on it. Okay, thanks, Asher. Pray for speedy healing for you there. Hopefully the pain meds help you out. And yeah, I'll look for that video as well. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll look for you on Monday. And John, apparently Asher wants your hat. Bye all. See you, Asher. Thanks for stopping by. So that is number 7. Again, the caramel clownfish pair for $89.99. We'll go ahead and show that next item, which is an anemone. We'll show him in that blue light again, because actually that was, to Steve's point, that was way better looking. There you go. So that's the next item up for bid. Number 8. It's going to be this rose bubble tip anemone. Guys, $269.99 for this item. Typically on the site we sell these for $2.99, but we've got this one marked down $30, and it will ship to you for free, of course. It's number 8. And we'll just switch our light back over to, theoretically, there we go, white light there. Take a look at this harlequin shrimp. The male is still available. And this guy is $80.99 on sale. See you, Brady. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your week. A little bit better lighting this time. Let's see if I can transition over here. There we go. We'll go back over to our coral presentation to take a look at the items we have. I think number 11's already called for us. We'll go to number 12. Yeah, John's already on the game. Number 12 is available. It's that chalice coral for $62.99. There you go. That's actually a really good representation right there. It was a little more yellow in the first pass, but here you can see definitely more of that true coloration with that green. There you go. Very cool.
Brady's got a question.
Brady's got a question. No problem, Grady. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Stay safe, Audio Man. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great rest of your week. Ooh, a good beginner coral. Certainly things like Xenia. You know, it's really, really good beginner coral. Yeah, zoanthus are pretty hardy. I'm trying to think. We actually have a category on our website where we actually have a pretty easy way to say kind of like, make it easy basically. We've got kind of a beginner, corals for beginners category on our website. Trying to see if those ideas there. We actually have some packs available that are kind of the soft packs containing like pineapple tree coral, but of course a Xenia coral is a good fit, pineapple tree coral, taro tree, mushroom corals are usually a pretty good option. Yeah, we said the zoas. A lot of the soft corals. Yeah. So next up then is number 13. We have a Goniastric coral for $44.99. Oh, my stream has once again. Oh, there we go. I think we're back. No problem, Brady. Yep. So number 13 is a Goniastric coral for $44.99. And then 14 is going to be this candy cane coral. The candy cane coral is $44.99 also. And again, all of these items, because they're CCGC, will come with a 30-day guarantee. We also have then next to it number 15, the Blastomusa wellsite coral for $80.99. And then last but not least, in terms of corals, we have number 16. We have our Autumn Echinata for $44.99. There we go, yeah. That's a really good presentation there too, John's got up. Definitely more true to what we're seeing in person with those oranges and those greens. Very cool. Okay, Asher, no problem. I'll take a look. I did see them pop through here, so I'll take a look at those and yeah, be in touch. And I'll take a look at that video too. All right, and then we'll go back over to our freshwater items, and then yeah, so we have these captive bred marble angelfish still available. It's number 18. I forgot Noel took that zebra pleco there. I'm like, wait a minute, where am I? So this is the last item for tonight that's still available. It is number 18, our captive bred marble angelfish pair, or sorry, 3-lot, not pair. And these items actually were grown here in our Wisconsin facility. Again, that 3-lot is going to go for $53.99. All right, then. I'll have John come back over, and I'll see you folks out for the day. It's hard getting up out of that chair after you sit long enough. Thanks, everybody, for joining us once again for a great live dive event. We're happy to have you all here. And yeah, we're excited for the weeks to come and bringing some more of that variety back to you. So stay tuned. We'll have some of that coming up here in the next few weeks, hopefully. But yeah, on behalf of everyone for LiveAquaria, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next week on Monday. Take care.